My name is Bullet and Awesome. This is Championship Wrestling Series, and this is Tombstone TV. Our opening contest, folks. Winner of this one will vie for the opportunity next week to enter contenders. That's right, folks. Winner of this bout will enter contenders qualification matches. They will wrestle again next week, and if they win that bout, they will go to the contenders matchup on March of Champions 2. Introducing first, this is Garron. Noone. He's representing the team Delicious. 6 wins, 6 losses, a neutral record. And his opponent here tonight, folks, also has a neutral record. Garron is the inaugural CWS Internet Champion. He is a former Contenders winner and a former heavyweight champion of the world. Folks, Garron has been lost recently in CWS. He hit the heights of the heavyweight championship very, very early on in his career here, folks, and he had battles, absolute battles back and forth with Tiernan Og. The All-Ireland finals, folks, we had those matches back to back over a few months, and since then he's wanted to reset. He focused his eyes on the Internet Championship, the prize that he brought with him to Championship Wrestling Series, currently being held by Totally Not Marky Fitz. And Garron has challenged him not once but twice for that title in recent months, and he has come up short each time. Garron is lost, and he is trying to find a way back to the top of the mountain. And does that journey start here tonight, folks? So Garron Noone, eagerly awaiting his opponent's arrival. And folks, here he is. I know that music, and I know that man. This is none other than Max Waits, and there ain't no weights like Max Waits. Look at him flexing. The suntan, you'd get a suntan just being around this man, folks. Garron leaving the ring right now as Max Waits makes his way to the ring, and he is not alone, folks. Rocky Beach headed to the ring with him, and folks, I hope things between them have smoothed out since Fight at the Opera 3. Let me take you back if you haven't seen it. Max Waits won last month's Contenders matchup, folks. After debuting against Major Attraction, he defeated him in his first ever matchup. He came down, I think it was 8th in that Contenders matchup, and folks, he outlasted the other men in the match. He went on to challenge the heavyweight champion of the world, Hiro Satoshi, at Fight at the Opera 3 in the main event, the very last matchup on the card. And Max brought his former, current partner with him. That's Rocky Beach in his corner, folks, a former contender himself of the Sunset Connection. And in the matchup, Rocky tried to remove the top turnbuckle pad so that Max could take advantage of the situation. He attempted to toss Hiro into that corner pad, and folks, it backfired. Hiro slapped Max off the turnbuckle pad, and Max ended up losing the matchup. He has 1 win against Major Attraction and 1 loss against Hiro Satoshi. Not a bad record. Massive corner splash by Garron, taking Max Waits down. Max would love to focus on the heavyweight championship, but Garron searching for purpose also. Garron's got the fastest hands in Mayo. And look at him stomping on the hands of Max Waits. And if you can remove the ability to grip from Max Waits, my goodness gracious, springboard moonsault taking Max flat to the mat. As I was saying, if you can remove Max's ability to grip, you'll remove his lifting ability. But look at the speed of Garron. He's a natural virtual athlete. He's an influencer, a musician, comedian. He is an incredible entertainer, all-round talent, and here he is landing Max Waits with that running neck breaker. Goes for the right hand, misses, and my god, Max answers back with the right hand of his own. And folks, would you look at that? Rocky Beach seemingly has removed the top turnbuckle pad yet again. This man might not learn his lessons. Garron whipping Max into the corner. It's the same thing occurred as Fight at the Opera 3. Garron managing just about to take advantage of the situation. He whipping Max chest first into that steel ring post, folks. That is unforgiving steel. And Garron has been dominating since the start of this one. Max now catching the fist in an arm drag takeover. Max Waits finally able to take some semblance of control of the matchup. But Garron with the ring presence, the ring awareness, like a seasoned veteran, escaping the ring. But he's getting slid right back in, and Max this time able to take advantage of that corner. Turnbuckle pad being off. The referee still hasn't noticed. Both men suffered at the hands of that unfair given steal. And then Rocky's gone under. Rocky with the baseball bat. Is he trying to cost Garron the match? Max climbing to the top from the second rope. Double axe handles to Garron. And my goodness, we've got a pinfall attempt here. We've got a 1, we've got a 2. And Garron, Noone, the former heavyweight champion of the world, former internet champion, he's been around the block a time or two, and he kicks out. Oh my God, Garron whipping Max into the corner again. That turnbuckle pad being removed massively, costing Max in this one. But Max, look at this. Oh my God, he's got him up. The massive gut buster. I forgot what I called it. I'm in such shock. Max has managed to power through 2 collisions with that steel, and my God, he hit the gut buster. We've got the 1, 2, 3. Max Waits is going to contenders, and Garron yet again losing on Tombstone TV. Another loss to Garron in his 13th ranked matchup, and in only his 3rd, Max Waits picks up the victory. Max Waits, folks, picking up the ability to fight again next week on Tombstone TV, where he's going to earn the opportunity, or at least fight for the opportunity, to go to contenders and open the show, folks. The contenders matchup this month will be on our pay-per-view March of Champions. They'll open the show, and the winner of that bout will go to the main event, folks. Last matchup of the season, they will fight the heavyweight champion of the world. Folks, don't go anywhere. We've got 6 more matches to come, including 3 contenders qualification bouts, and the tag team #1 contender match will be on the show, as well as much, much more. Don't go anywhere. Matchup 2 is coming up right here next. What a massive opening contest we just had between Max Waits and Garron Noone. Waits will wrestle again next week, folks. Speaking of wrestling, here comes the current women's contender. This is Ariel Wrestler. She's representing the Wrestler family. Also aligned with the Savage Hearts. Ariel Wrestler, former women's champion here in CWS, and folks, she is the woman that ended the inaugural reign of our CWS Women's Championship. She took the title off of the Lady Starshine, and wouldn't you know it, our current women's champion, it's the Lady Starshine. She picked up that victory at Fight with the Opera 3 when she defeated Hanaconda for the Women's World's Championship. And Ariel on the very same night winning that contenders matchup. And speaking of the women's champion, here she is, folks, the Lady Starshine, coming to the ring alongside her tag team partner and the woman that's in action here tonight, young Bellatrix. It's going to be in action against Ariel Wrestler. That's right, folks, the tag team partner of the Women's World's Champion will be taking on the #1 contender for that title. We will see the Lady Starshine defending that championship from Ariel Wrestler at March of Champions 2 in a few short weeks. And this, to the Lady Starshine, is an opportunity to prove that she can defeat Ariel. For Ariel, it's an opportunity to prove that she's got the Lady Starshine's number and she still has it. And for Bellatrix, it's an opportunity to prove she can go with the best of them, trying to break out of the shadow of her mentor here. Bellatrix, a little over a year in the business. And here we have it, folks. Out the gates, a massive kick from Ariel Wrestler, running kick, taking down Bellatrix, and now the backside bomb. Ariel taking Bellatrix down on the Lady Starshine, finding it hard to believe this is what's happened already. And look at that for a springboard dropkick. You'd think now Ariel Wrestler might have got out of the way of that one, but Bellatrix managing to contort and turn her body in such a way that move was unavoidable. And now whip into the corner, and Bella charges around the ring. And look at this big bulldog taking Ariel flat to the mat, and just like that, her face went splat to the center of the canvas. Bella now somehow taking control after Ariel's early flurry, and Ariel, such a veteran of the business. I mean, not to the lengths the Lady Starshine, but so few are. Lady Starshine and Anaconda, some of the icons in women's virtual wrestling, and the rest of our athletes here trying to get up to that level. My God, top rope, leaping clutch, and a DDT, and folks, I've seen that before. 1, 2, I've seen the cursed ones use that before, folks. How does Bella... It's an unusual move for Bella to be busting out here in a singles matchup. Look at that knee from Ariel, learning a few things here from her brothers, Matt Wrestler and The Technique Al Wrestler, and look at that. My goodness, that discus forearm taking down Bellatrix, and now look, wrapping her up in technical game, and now slamming flat to the mat. Her brother is able to teach her their strengths. A European uppercut. Ariel isn't just all about the high-flying abilities, folks. She is a master of her craft. And look at that. Oh my gosh, knee across the mush. And to the outside goes Ariel. Bella rolling to the outside, thinks she's going to catch a break, and no, all you're going to do is catch these hands, says Ariel Wrestler, and a kick to the lower back. Bellatrix has nowhere to go, so Ariel's helped her up to her feet. Isn't that nice? No, it wasn't nice. She's thrown around the outside here, folks. We're in the Graveyard Arena. This is Tombstone TV, and the fans in attendance are the Tombstoners. And look at this. My goodness. Oh, the elbow, pointed the elbow to the top of the head. And Bellatrix is in an absolutely bad part of town here, folks, as Ariel scoops her up. And my goodness, not outside in the 10 virtual pads that... Out of the virtual padding that protects our virtual athletes from the virtual concrete below. Refs count up to 8. And Ariel launching Bellatrix back into the ring. You'd think now the Lady Starshine would have gone over and ran a little interference there, giving her girl an opportunity. Oh, kick across the face again, and Ariel's in total control right now. And the backside bomb one more time, and my goodness gracious me, is Ariel Wrestler making a point here or not, folks? To the top, leaping, and from the top, my God, that corkscrew takes turn, she misses, and Bella trying to take advantage, but she can't. Back handspring elbow, and my goodness, how does Ariel still have the fight in her after coming off the top like that and failing? That European uppercut again, taking Bellatrix down. Ariel must be running on fumes. I don't know what Bellatrix has left in the tank. My goodness! Ariel. All the big guns and the Hurricane Rana. It's as if she's just taunting with Bella now, or is she taunting with the Lady Starshine discus? Discus elbow one more time, and Bella rolling to the outside, and Ariel not giving a moment's peace. Ariel now whipped into the corner. Can Bella take advantage of this momentary lapse in judgment here from Ariel Wrestler? Bella choking right in front of the referee. Come on, ref, count of 5. Do your job, ref. And now Bellatrix with the cover. We've got the one. We've got the one only. And Ariel manages to kick out. Ariel is not going to want to be showing up this close to March of Champions 2. Off the ropes goes the run and splash. Bella connects, and Ariel now getting back to her feet. Ducks the punch and answers back with one of her own. And my goodness, Bellatrix is tying Ariel up like this. And the drop toe hold from Ariel Wrestler taking Bellatrix down. And my God, springboard, moonsault connects, and Bella's been taken off her feet, and Ariel standing tall. Surely Ariel's one big move away from picking up the victory. Super kick. Bella's pulling herself up into the corner. The dynamic cam catching all of the action. Snapmare to the center, and from the ropes up the cartwheel and the splash, all the body weight across the chest. We've got the 1, 2, 3. And Ariel Wrestler successful in her matchup here tonight, folks, picking up another dub and proving why she is the #1 contender for that women's championship. The Lady Starshine and Ariel Wrestler getting a good look at each other, folks, ahead of their clash at March of Champions 2. Folks, don't go anywhere. A lot of action left on the show, and totally not Mark, the champion of the internet. He is 9-0, and he is going up against an opponent in the very next matchup, folks. Will Marky make it to 10-0? Find out with me next here on Tombstone TV. Matchup number 3 here on episode 8. Totally no mark on his way to the ring here for a singles action, and I guess we know his opponent, folks. That's Paddy Fields of Team Delicious, longtime friend of Pete Boggs and Garron Noone, who have been showing Totally Not Mark a hard time in recent weeks and months, folks. Paddy assaulted Mark before the matchup even begins. Big clothesline in that corner. And Marky, after that vicious assault pre-match, has to somehow stay in this thing. Paddy, big right hand. Mark, yet to lose a singles matchup in CWS. Paddy yet to win one. What a clash we have here, folks. Now Paddy Fields, what a vicious assault. Not used to seeing this out of Paddy. Climbing to the top, and Marky eats a clothesline. A flying clothesline from the top, and Paddy thinks he's got him. 1, 2, not even a 2 count here, and Totally No Mark is at it. They're kicking out of that one. Paddy Fields long, raking the eyes. You know that Garron Noone has put a bounty out on the head of Marky Fitz. The members of Team Delicious attacking Mark week in, week out recently, folks. Tossing him, throwing him around. Garron, especially, folks, must be irate after losing the matchup earlier to Max Waits tonight, being out of contendership. You know Garron's got his eyes probably refocused again on Totally Not Mark, and now he's asked Paddy Fields, get out there, attack him, weaken him, be the first man to claim his scalp. And Marky with that clothesline, and a second one. Paddy flat to the mat, and he caught the foot and sweeps the leg. Totally Not Mark is in control. Going for the pinfall. You never know what's going to beat Paddy at pretty much everything, to be honest. But Paddy gets the shoulders up. Surely Mark is one Totally Not a spinebuster away from a victory. Surely that clover leaf hold that he applies, he locks that one in, and surely Paddy's given up, folks. Marky ducks under, and he's, oh my god, he's just manipulated the body like a professional, like a pro. And Paddy fighting out of it with some left hands to the midsection and a big Irish whip, and my god, he leaps up and kicks off the chest to Totally Not Mark. Paddy somehow in control. Big boot from Paddy Fields. Paddy, who works in the Chinese restaurant known as the Walk and Spring Roll Express. He does all the deliveries. He takes the phone orders himself. He makes all the curries and stuff. And now he's always wrecked. Do you know what I mean? Reverse DDT. Paddy rolling to the outside before Mark is able to capitalize. How is Mark still really going in this one? Getting assaulted before the matchup. From the top, who drop kicks like that, Mark? Yeah, we have to do something about that kid, because that was stiff. These kids these days taking unnecessary bumps. Nobody asked them to take. That missile drop kick, and he ended up high on his shoulders and low on his neck, flat to the thin virtual pads outside on the floor to protect the virtual athletes from our virtual concrete below. Marky in control of the situation after the heinous assault from Paddy Fields, and then his own vicious retaliation, that top rope missile drop kick. And Marky, he's got him up on the shoulders, and Paddy has nowhere to go. No, my god, Marky driving him flat down. Just like that, Paddy is out, folks. And Marky wrapping him up in that cloverleaf hold on the outside. My goodness. Taking away the ability of Paddy. Paddy with the visual tap out on the outside, but it's not happening within the ring. Surely he's just going to get counted out. Marky, get back into the ring and take the count out victory, Mark. Up on the top. Look at that. What a photograph. Totally Not Mark picking up victories. Paddy Fields gets counted out. Paddy still yet to pick up a victory here in CWS, and Marky goes 10-0. Another big win here on Tombstone TV for Totally Not Mark, who's standing tall no matter what Team Delicious throw at him. Welcome back, matchup number 4 here on episode 82 of Tombstone TV, and here they come, folks. We're headed into our number one contenders matchup for the Tag Team Championships. Winner of this will go to face Twin Castles at March of Champions 2. And you know that this team right here would love to be the team to do it, folks. This is Bad Manors, former Tag Team Champs of the World. On your left is Bruce Manor, and on your right, Wayne Manor. Former Tag Team Champions here, the first team to defeat Twin Castles for those tag team titles back at Fight at the Opera 1. And then, folks, on the path to Fight at the Opera 3, they were the number one contenders tag match. Bad Manors versus the Twin Castles, and Twin Castles got their win back. And then, folks, went on to Fight at the Opera 3 to defeat Los Bestias Locos and to reclaim those tag team championships. Only 3 teams have held the tag team titles on more than one occasion. The Grim Reapers, Tommy Tor Thompson and Yamamoto, Manical Motor and Wrench, those 2 combinations of the Reapers, Pantera Roa Dos and Loco Azul of Los Bestias Locos, and folks, now the Twin Castles, Tyrion and Theon Castle. Will Bad Manors be only the 4th team to do it, folks? Can they win here tonight and go on to face Twin Castles, or will it be their opponents here tonight, folks? The rock and roll group known as Wyld Tyger. On your left, Sweet Kenny Campbell, and on your right, Nick Sparks. These guys both just returning recently to CWS. They've been in the studio recording their new album. The title track, Wyld Tyger Return. You can hear that playing over the speakers now. That's their latest entrance team. A lot of people think that it's not as good as the previous one, but this is what bands do, folks. They make new music. They promote themselves, and here they are, promoting themselves on the way to the ring ahead of this Titanic Clash. And folks, speaking of Titanic Clashes, would you believe that for 2 teams who've been around CWS for as long as they have, I mean, Bad Manors since the start, and Wyld Tyger very early into Season 1, these guys arrived on the scene. I know they've not been around much for Season 2, but this is a first time ever tag team bout 2-on-2. Nick Sparks and Sweet Kenny Campbell taking on Bruce and Wayne Manor here for the first time, and it's going to happen right before your very eyes here live to tape on Tombstone TV, episode 82. That's right, folks, we have new matches that can surprise and delight at each and every episode. Hopefully this is going to be one of those bouts, folks, when the number one contendership for the tag team championships is on the line. Surely you're going to be on your A game and bring the fight. Can you imagine Wyld Tyger dropping their new album and becoming tag team championship? The press that they would receive, folks, wearing the championship. It would be great branding for us, actually, as they hit all their live performances. He was sure that they'd wear the belts, but Bad Manors, obviously, they want to put a stop to that notion. And look at this. Whipped into the corner goes Nick Sparks, and Bruce Manor now stomping away at the chest here of Nick Sparks. Folks, do you remember Nick Sparks in Season 1? He wore denim, he wore a cap. He was cool, he was a rock and roller, and now look at this, folks. Rumor has it that the money and the fame have gone to the heads of Wyld Tyger and Sweet Kenny Campbell, influencing the band. Some people say they've lost the run of themselves. I don't know, I haven't had much dealings with them, speaking to them backstage or anything, but from what I've gathered, they're believing their own hype a little bit. But I suppose when you're this talented, when you're this much of a star, if you're as famous as a member of Wyld Tyger, folks, you'd believe your own hype, because it's there. The hype wouldn't be there if it wasn't true. There's no smoke without fire, and there ain't Wyld Tyger hype unnecessarily. Kicks down low, and Bruce, flat down goes Nick Sparks. And look at that, now we've got Wayne and Sweet Kenny Campbell. Oh my god, Kenny kicking low. What's Kenny doing? Going to the outside here with the leg of Wayne. What is Kenny? This is, my gosh, this is not like Sweet Kenny Campbell. My gosh, absolutely destroying his legs here over the turnbuckle post, and a stomp to the ankles, but leg drop. An opportunity to fight for the Tag Team Championships at March of Champions 2 is what's at stake here, folks. Winner of this one will go to face Tyrion and Theon. I can't overstate how important this is. potentially the last tag team champions of the season 2 will be whoever's holding those championships by the end of March of Champions 2. And Wayne is being counted. His legs are just off. Oh my god, look, that's Sweet Kenny Campbell took Bruce off the apron. Wayne back into the count of 9, and Nick Sparks locking up. My god, he's been caught under the shoulders and he escaped it. We saw recently that Wyld Tyger had a lot of ring rust on them, folks. Sweetie Kenny Campbell in singles action and Nick Sparks in tag action. These guys have not been flying, it will say, but my god, they look good now tonight. Bit of rootlessness coming out of Sweet Kenny Campbell. Maybe Bad Manors took him too lightly. Big right hand on the air. Oh, look at that, getting all the way up to the top and then just punching him into the head so he falls down from a greater height. Sweet Kenny Campbell, Nick Sparks, well-oiled machines. Oh, goes through the top. Oh, look at that for the dropkick attempt. And my god, he sidesteps it, and now tying Sweet Kenny Campbell up and slamming him flat down, high on his shoulders. We got a 1, 2, not even a 2 count here. Sweet Kenny Campbell kicks out. Points the elbows to the top of the head here. Bruce, what do you think your brother Wayne has to do to pick up a victory in this bout? You reckon? Oh yeah, stamina. Okay, good. You don't think they have the wind for a match like this? Ooh, look at that for some insight there from Bruce Manor as Wayne whipping Sweet Kenny Campbell into that corner. Scoops him up and slams him flat down to the mat, and now going up to the second rope, and from the second rope he's measuring Sweet Kenny Campbell. What's Wayne Manor looking to do from the second rope? Double axe handles and they connect. And the lead singer of the rock and roll band, Wyld Tyger, eats it hard and he drops flat down. Nick Sparks, the drummer, and you know that the Wildcat Kitty Richards, the lead guitarist of the rock and roll group, and her husband, Big Willie Will Richards, the bassist of the band, are backstage. Oh my god, look at that, Nick Sparks makes the tag. And a bit of a collision here in the junction. The body of Sweet Kenny Campbell getting in the way, and Nick Sparks managing to take advantage, lifting him up and dropping his opponent, thrown first onto the top rope. And we got a pinfall in the center of the ring. We got the 1, and Wayne kicking out, and Nick Sparks looks shocked and appalled. Don't you know who I am? Did you hear that? He just shouted, don't you know who I am? Reverse DDT. And Nick Sparks and Sweet Kenny, look at this, quick tags in and out, keeping their stamina alive. It might be the one thing that Manors thought they had over Wyld Tyger. But no, folks. Looks like the stamina is not an issue, but that was dropped on his head, and oh my goodness. 2.99 got the shoulder up, and Nick wasn't taking any chances diving in to break that one up. Wayne makes the tag to brother Bruce, and now Bruce Manor in the ring with Sweet Kenny Campbell. Kenny with a punch in the midsection. Off the rope. Second rope, catches, clutches the head and drops him with the DDT. Bruce got dropped on the head, folks. Now whipped into the corner of Wyld Tyger, and Wyld Tyger, oh, bouncing the head off that top turnbuckle pad, and Sweet Kenny Campbell, oh, tosses him to the outside. What's he looking for here, folks? Off the ropes, springboard, and a drop kick, and Bruce hits hard outside, and look at this one. Kicking Wayne off the apron as well, and now Nick Sparks with his hands on Bruce. Bruce turns around, Nick Sparks then flying into the ring. Sweet Kenny Campbell giving chase on the outside here, but he runs into the fists of Bruce, and we've got a skirmish, a brawl. We've got a unpretty him outside on the floor, folks. Sweet Kenny Campbell connects with the unpretty him. I can't wait to see Sweet Kenny Campbell go up against Chase Money, folks, for the battle of the unpretty hims. They're both using that as a move, and I think, to be honest, I think the Chase was using it first here. Sweet Kenny Campbell now. Oh, springboard stunner. Now that is more classic Sweet Kenny Campbell. Oh my god, and on the outside, Bruce absolutely leveling. Nick Sparks is out on his feet, folks. Springboard clutch DDT again. Off the distraction that Nick Sparks' body offered. Bruce is standing up to be a stock duck under. My god, he's caught him. Look for the unpretty him, and my god, the elbow to the face. I think he broke him. I think he just clutched. Oh, that springboard clutch DDT. Bursting open the face of Sweet Kenny Campbell, and then DDTing him on the blood-soaked face. And my god, Kenny Campbell got the shoulders off the mat. I thought that was it, folks. But when the lights are on brightest, the CWS athletes, they step up. Kenny rolling to the outside, giving himself a breath. Wayne charging around the ring, and a spear to Nick Sparks on the apron might be enough of a distraction for Sweet Kenny Campbell to get back into the ring. He goes for the sweet chin music, that super kick, but no, he evades it, leg sweep, and now Kenny Campbell might have put everything he had into that super kick attempt, and he missed. And now look at that. Elbows across the lower back. Has he anything left in the tank, folks? He's already bleeding from his face, and again he gets the shoulders up. Even if they lose this matchup, Wyld Tyger have put in a heck of a shift. But if they can somehow pick up victory, then you know the Castles have that wound to aim for at March of Champions. Kenny, walks right into that side kick. And surely now that's got to be it. Bruce Manor with the pinfall. That's it. Bad Manors and the Twin Castles are going to go again, folks. It'll be another titanic clash between those two, and Bad Manors picking up the victory here in their 25th ranked tag match. Massive win. No shade to Wyld Tyger. They put in a heck of a shift, and folks, I reckon they're just going to go from strength to strength. But now we've booked it, folks. Twin Castles. Oh, I'm looking forward to this one. Twin Castles and Bad Manors at March of Champions 2. Can you believe it, folks? We're going back to the well once more, and the water is oh so very sweet. Don't go anywhere, folks. We've got 3 contenders qualification bouts coming up here tonight. The action is right here on Tombstone. Matchup number 5 here tonight, folks. And we're looking to determine some contenders coming up next. The next 3 bouts are all contenders qualifiers. Winners of these matches will go to March of Champions and fight for the opportunity to headline the event opposite Hiro Satoshi. Will it be this man, Toro Thompson, making his way to the ring right now with a record of 8 wins and 6 losses in ranked singles action. This is his 15th ranked singles matchup. He's a former tag team champion. He's representing the Grim Reapers Motorcycle Club. And he is the littlest Reaper, Toro Thompson. Is now the only male member of the Grim Reapers who's never held a singles championship. Come to think of it, Jackson Gage Harris held the Intercontinental Championship. He's then lost it to his own friend and stablemate, the man they call Motor, Wrench M, former heavyweight champion as well. Toro Thompson would love to hold singles gold, and his record states, folks, he is in the top 20 ranked athletes here in CWS. He could contend at the highest of levels. But folks, he's got to go through this man first. The former light heavyweight champion here in CWS. We've had a heck of a showing out of Prince Toro in recent months, and here he is representing Las Bestias Locas with 13 wins and 10 losses. He defeated Killian Curse at Violent Night 2 to claim the light heavyweight championship. Went on to defend it at the Stadium Royale against Beautiful Bruno Bravo. He was unsuccessful in that one, and Beautiful Bruno Bravo took the championship from him. And then at Fight at the Opera 3, Prince Toro challenged yet again for the light heavyweight championship, and Beautiful Bruno Bravo put him down one more time. And folks, now his record's so good it puts him in the top 20 singles competitors, and he has the opportunity to vie for the prize. Of course, he's previously won our 3rd ever contenders matchup. He went to the Eliminator pay-per-view in season 1 to challenge Major Traction unsuccessfully for that heavyweight championship. Is he going to get a do-over here, folks? Prince Toro and Toro Thompson, 2 of the smaller guys in their respective groups. Torque, obviously the smallest man in the Grim Reapers, and Prince Toro, the smallest man in Las Bestias Locas. Both seemingly able to fulfill a certain role in their groups, folks. Groups not too unlike from each other. 2 heavyweights in the groups, as well as, look at this, from the top, the elbow drop. Toro Thompson connects with that grim elbow drop, and Toro pulling himself up. Torque allowing him to do it. Oh, he was playing possum, folks. When Torque went for the right hand, Toro caught it and answered back with the right of his own. Got into the ring, but look at this capture suplex over the top of his head. Tommy Torque Thompson in control. Stomp onto Toro here. And another stomp onto the shoulders, driving the elbow to the midsection. And Tommy Torque Thompson is in control of this one. An elbow again to the midsection. And Tommy Torque Thompson now picking up Prince Toro, goes for kicking low. Toro caught the leg, elbow to the leg. And Torque scoops him up. The strength of this man. He was a school amateur wrestler and he joined the military. Tommy Torque Thompson has lived a life and seen many things. Going up against Prince Toro with all the lineage of the Toro name. A member of Los Bestias Locas. Literally part of wrestling royalty. What a collision between these two guys. And one of them is going to go to March of Champions to contend, folks. In that 10-man over-the-top rope elimination match. My God! Tommy Torque Thompson with the pinfall. And we've got a 1, 2. Oh my God, a 2.999. Toro gets the shoulder off the mat, and I thought that was it, folks. I thought Tommy Torque Thompson was going to set the stage for the Grim Reapers. My God, and look at the boot across the face. And Toro kicks Torque off. And he gets whipped into the corner. Toro charges and a high knee into the corner. Kicks to the midsection here. And Toro dragging Tommy Torque Thompson. Look at the ring awareness of this guy. Pulling him away from the ring ropes so that he can't break the counts. Toro now. Oh, he's driving those gauntlets into the face of Tommy Torque Thompson. We've seen him do that in recent weeks to Dudley Boy and the Platinum Kid. Picking up victories with that ruthless shot. And 2. And Torque gets the shoulder up at 2.99 as well. Both men destined for greatness here in CWS. A senton from Toro. And Tommy Torque Thompson rolling over, using the ropes now to pull himself up, and Torque. Oh, playing possum! He struck, similar to what Toro did to him more moments ago, and now into the corner goes Tommy Torque Thompson, head off the turnbuckle post. And Toro eats an elbow from Torque, kicks low, and my God, he scoops him. Look at that screw driver. Toro's foot's under the ropes. The ref didn't see it, and Tommy Torque Thompson picks up the victory. Tommy Torque Thompson victorious in his 15th ranked singles matchup, and folks, Prince Toro can't catch a break. Picking up the L again, folks, and Torque is going to contenders. This man will be a March of Champions. 2, folks. Big Ben, Tommy Torque Thompson, the first 2 men to enter the contenders matchup, and with 2 more tonight, folks. We're going to determine them coming up next, semi-main event. It's going to be your next matchup, and then in the main event, folks, another contenders qualification bout. Don't go anywhere. The action is here, and it is live to tape in CWS here on YouTube. Don't go. Welcome back. Matchup number 6. Another contenders qualification bout here on episode 82 of Tombstone TV, folks. And I know that music. It's Loco, Lobo, Azul. The winner of the Stadium Royale 2024 Future Shot Briefcase holder. He cashed in the main event of March of Champions number 1, folks. Major attraction was going off the air after defeating Thiago Oliviera in a cage match. And Loco cashed in that Future Shot Briefcase in our Season 1 finale, folks. And he became only the 2nd ever heavyweight champion in the world. Since then, he's become a 2-time tag team champion. And here he is, folks, with 11 wins, 3 losses, heading into his 15th ranked singles matchup. And if he can pick up victory here tonight, folks, he'll go to contenders. Whoa, that pyro goes off. He'll go to contenders in March of Champions 2 and potentially challenge for the heavyweight title 2 March of Champions in a row. Loco, Lobo, Azul of Los Bestias Locas. Hopefully he'll fare a bit better than his friend, stablemate, and partner in crime Prince Toro did in our previous bout. Tommy Thompson booking safe passage to contenders, and so has Big Ben. And folks, interesting! I know that music, and here he is, folks. It's Zachary Evans, the Golden Ace of CWS, looking to take on Lobo Azul here. And this is his 25th ranked singles matchup. 15 wins, 9 losses, former Intercontinental Champion. You know, Zach Evans would love to go to contenders. He'd love to challenge for the Heavyweight Championship. Fans in attendance loving Zachary Evans. Some local Lobo Azul fans in their crowd here tonight as well, folks. Which of these men is going to contenders? King of the ring, no chance he's stalling. Flex and muscle, wrecking rules, redefining cool. Sharp wit. Loco and Zachary Evans haven't met in months, folks. They had a singles matchup in episode 61 of Tombstone TV months and months ago. And my God, look, Zachary Evans with the elbow to the midsection. And now stomping away on the corner here and choking the life out of Lobo Azul. Zach in total and utter control here. The last time these men met, Lobo Azul was victorious, I believe. And Zach from the top, elbow drop connects. Damn near taking the head off of Lobo Azul. He's looking for the pinfall. 1, 2, and Lobo Azul gets the shoulders off the mat and kicks out. Zach Evans with the golden ace. Golden stomps to the golden face, and oh my God, a kick to the back of the head as well. Loco angered, gets up, goes for the double axis, the sledge to the face, and Zach Evans takes him down. Zach Evans going to the corner, looking for this golden spear, folks, perhaps. And he connects with it, folks. We've got the 1, 2, and Loco gets the shoulder up off the mat, having to roll over to the corner, looking to pull himself up at the corner. Is Zachary Evans going to be able to take advantage of this momentum now? Tying the leg of Loco Azul up into the ropes. And a kick low. He can't do this. The golden power bomb. He's got Loco up and drives him down, folks, with the Loco power bomb. Zach Evans with the cover, and we've got the 1, 2, 3. Lobo Azul defeated, folks. The hands of Zachary Evans with that golden power bomb. And can you believe it, folks? I know Lobo Azul has snuck his way into the main event of March of Champions before, but he'd have to pull some sort of wizardry to do it this time round. Zach Evans in his 25th ranked singles match, picking up a win, folks. Outstanding at making short work of a man with Lobo Azul's ability. What a statement made by Zachary Evans, folks. Don't go anywhere. We've got contenders qualification action coming up in the main event, and folks, we're going to determine another entrant in that bout. Thanks for sticking with us here for Tombstone TV, but the night's not over. One match left to come, and who's going to face who? Find out with me next here on Tombstone TV. Welcome back, folks. This is your main event of the evening. Our 4th contenders qualification bout of the month, folks, and the winner of this singles matchup will go to contenders at March of Champions 2. And will it be this man, folks? 10 wins and 9 losses. His 20th ranked singles matchup here in CWS. We saw him in action last week when he defeated relative newcomer Big Penne, the Italian sensation, the definitely Italian sensation. Mo Money is in your main event, folks, looking to contend at the highest level for the World's Heavyweight Championship. Mo, who's had, well, this will be his 20th ranked singles match, and he only debuted in Season 2, only fitting, folks. Imagine he gets the Heavyweight World's Championship opportunity Season 2. considering who's holding that title, Hiro Satoshi, who also debuted in Season 2, folks. It would be a heck of a statement to make for the newcomers here. That anything is possible. You can make a heck of a name for yourself here in the virtual wrestling game by signing with CWS. And folks, ahead of Season 3, that would be a heck of a statement to make for us at CWS, as we will be having debutante brawls next year, next season. When 2K25 comes out, we will be introducing some new characters. We're working on them as we go. I mean, we're signing those contracts and working on that for sure. And folks, here comes his opponent, Mo Money, his opponent for the evening, folks, in his 21st ranked singles matchup. Former contenders winner, former heavyweight champion of the world, and the man that lost at March of Champions won in the main event to Major Attraction before Major had to wrestle again against Loco, who we just saw, folks. This is Thiago Oliviera, Mr. TKO himself, the Brazilian Stallion, in his 21st ranked singles matchup, going up against Mo in his 20th ranked singles matchup, folks. Both men with 9 losses. What a showdown between these absolute stallions. Mo Money, TKO. A hoss off I wasn't expecting. I didn't know I needed this matchup in my life, folks, and yet here it is before me. Wrap it up in a bow. It feels like Christmas, folks. Big right head from Mo. And a reverse. Oh my God, look at that. TKO didn't know what to expect. That Mo Money splash. And oh, TKO, who has not been on the best run of form, it has to have been said, since he's lost his championship. Has some work to do to reclaim it, but you know, folks, he's got his eyes firmly set on the head of the champion. Mo looking for a capture suplex. That's not happening. TKO lost his heavyweight championship, folks, if you'll remember, at Stadium Royale in that fatal 4-way ladder match to Hiro Satoshi. Hiro cashing in his future shot briefcase opportunity with notice. The match becoming a fatal 4-way with Eli Valentine and Kintsugi Kid earning their ways into the bout over the coming week, or over the weeks between the announcement and the event itself. And even though the odds were drastically reduced, Hiro had a 50-50 shot at winning, went down to 25%, folks, and he still do it. TKO feels he didn't lose the title in a singles competition. He wasn't pinned, he wasn't submitted. He lost because your man pulled a ladder out, climbed up and pulled the titles down. That's TKO's feelings on it. He thinks he deserves a rematch. We don't do rematch clauses necessarily here in CWS. TKO has to earn his opportunity. And if he can beat Mo Money here tonight, folks, and go to contenders, he might just do that. We might get, oh, that would be a lovely singles matchup. TKO versus Hiro Satoshi for the heavyweight championship. Personally, I'd love to see it. Oh my God, look at that. Mo scooping TKO up and dropping him down. The Brazilian Stallion now stretching out the shoulders, dragging away at the arms here. Mo Money, you know, Chase Money, Mo's tag partner, life partner, and husband is backstage watching. Look at that release, belly to belly. Who does that? 1, 2, and the shoulder off the mat. Mo Money is still alive and well in this one. TKO stalking Mo Money. Looks like he's going for that sleeper. He's locked it in. He's locked in the sleeper. Is he going to do it, folks? This is what he used to defeat Moonbeam Jr. to retain his championship. Oh my God, look at that stunner. The jawbreaker effect out of it. Mo Money escaping the hold. Not sure who's really on top in this one. The strength of both these men, undeniable. Snake Eyes in the corner, and off the Snake Eyes, TKO's face, hitting the top turnbuckle, and no, it wasn't enough. He got the shoulders up and kicked out of the pinfall. TKO now using the ropes to pull himself up, and Mo, oh my God, Mo just big massive pounce to TKO. And folks, TKO, a master of MMA holds and submissions, and oh, big spinebuster, the Money spinebuster. 1, 2, and Mo unable to pick up the victory off of that one-armed money spine buster. TKO, master of MMA, taking up the virtual pro wrestling game, folks, and he's gone from strength to strength, but he's still technically relatively new to the game. Oh, deadlift, my God, release German over the top of the head, a moment flying. TKO with the pinfall cover. We got the 1, we got the 2, and Mo kicks out, folks. I can't believe it, I thought that was it. TKO lift the Mo back up to his feet, and big right hand turns him inside out, and he's locked it in one more time. That sleeper hold. Is Mo going to be forced to tap? Is he going to pass out in the center of the ring like Moonbeam Jr.? And he does! TKO picking up the victory, 12 wins, 9 losses. Mo Money passed out in his arms, folks. My goodness. Look at this man, TKO, booking his way into contenders, and folks, he has the chance. If he can win contenders, folks, a main event 2 years in a row at March of Champions, wouldn't that be a thing? Massive win for TKO, unlucky for Mo Money, but he did wrestle 2 weeks in a row. There's no shame in losing to TKO. The man's got a pedigree behind him, folks. Thank you for joining us here in CWS. Thanks for joining us for Tombstone TV. If you haven't already subscribed to the channel, then what are you waiting for? If you've gotten this far and haven't subscribed, I do not understand. I want to thank you for being here. Please sub to the channel. Please join me here again next week for episode 83 of Tombstone TV. Go back and watch any other episodes, folks. Just pick one and move on from there. This is ongoing lore. This is a narrative, a novel that's happening before your very eyes every week in real time. This is simulated shoot combat. There is no one behind playing the matches. There's none of that. This is shoot. The matches get booked. Outcomes happen. The story is driven by results, folks. We have a massively stacked show for us next week. We're going to have women's tag team action. We've got Ratchet and Ren taking on the First Response, and Sunset Connection will take on the Force Awakens again, folks. And those 2 matches will obviously have 2 winners, and they'll fight again on episode 4, folks, 84, when we will determine the number one contender for the women's tag team titles, folks. We'll have 3 more contenders, and the IC titles number 1 contendership is on the line when Ultimo Thunder takes on Carlos Reyes. We saw them both picking up victories last week on Tombstone TV, and this is what it's all for, folks. Neither man has a great singles record, but they have been on good form. Carlos Reyes versus Ultimo Thunder. Winner of that will be taking on the man they call Motor at March of Champions 2, folks. That and so much more. Stay decent. I've been BVA, you've been class, and I hope to see you here again next week. Good night.